What's up, YouTube? We are currently streaming me playing with cards, and we're going to do a prediction for the ban list that is dropping tomorrow. So we have three formats in Vanguard, as you know. We have Overdress, V, and Premium. Overdress, let's start with that. It is the standard format, the thing, everyone gravitates towards, the thing you start off with a game with usually. I don't expect a single hit in standard. And the reason is, the format's really good. Like, honestly, if you're playing set 4 and you want fun and diversity, there has never been a better time in standard, in my opinion. It's really fun. Could some decks be too powerful compared to others? Sure, absolutely. Do some matches swing really hard with going first or second? Sure, again, sure. But overall, there is nothing inherently imbalanced. There is no tier 0 deck, and the tier 1 category is so big that for Springfest, I still don't know what we're gonna play. So overall, no hits in Overdress. Format's really good, really fresh. I have zero complaints in that format. Of course, I would like a little bit more depth. I would like a little bit more interaction. I would like, there's a lot of things I would like, but in terms of like format balance and with the card pool available, no issues. Overdress is solid. Next, I'll go to Premium because we need to talk about V. In Premium, I would like Overtriggers to be banned. Overtriggers are still the same problem as they always have been. I'm not even asking for it in Standard because I know it's not happening, but in Premium, I could see it happening, maybe? After some people were crying about it after BRO, I feel it's like still realistic for it to be hit. And then beyond that, we might see a hit on Nightmare Dolls because it doesn't matter what topped how much. We look at BRO results and it was relatively diverse. Conversion rate is what really matters. If only 3 people out of 1,500 people enter with Gridora and all those Gridoras get first place in their regions, that means Gridora is an issue. And out of the 24 tops, you could say, oh, there's only 3 Gridoras topping. But if only 3 entered, that means it has a 100% conversion rate. Again, Gridora is not a problem right now, by the way. It's just a hypothetical, If your conversion rate is disgustingly high, that actually shows the power of a deck more easily, rather than sheer amounts of tops. In the same way, Luard topped a lot, but its conversion rate wasn't that crazy. Grand Blue topped a fair bit as well, but its conversion rate wasn't that crazy. There is one deck with a disgusting conversion rate, and that is Nightmare Dolls. If we look at the numbers, the conversion rate for Luard and Grand Blue was about 7 something, so 7% around, and some other decks had 6 and 5 and so forth. So of course, Grand Blue, Luard, strong decks and so forth, but the conversion wasn't disgusting. Nightmare Dolls has a 25%. 25. So it's possible that we see a hit on Nightmare Dolls in Premium. Beyond that, I don't really see anything happening, but I'm not even sure that they'll hit Dolls in any way. It's just that I could see it happening. Premium, Copium, Overtriggers, and Dolls. Beyond that, I don't see any hits. Then we get into the format that actually needs a lot of work, and that is V Premium. Right now, this format has been the same for over a year now. It has just been Prism, Luard, Gavrail, maybe Duke, maybe Rose, and it's just been that same group. And before Prism, it was still Luard, Gavrail, and so forth. So like it was just, you had a format and they added some stuff on top and nothing else changed. And you might as well say we've been playing the same thing for a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years. It's just a lot. I think in V, you probably need like 5 decks to get hit hard. But the problem is that if you hit 5 decks hard, you won't just get a diverse meta. You will just go back to a meta that we've had before. Because imagine they hit like Luard, Prism, Angels, what else is there? Duke, a few more, like just the top 5, maybe Valk even. Then we just go back to next stage. That it's just the same Gear Chronicle deck you've always played. And Nitros, and a few more like that. Poets, yeah. Sharot, like Messiah, you'll just play the same format again. You don't just need to hit those. If you want to play with the new cards, the clan collection cards, all those bosses which, for all intents and purposes, are just weak as hell, you need to hit like 12 decks. And I don't know if that's gonna happen. So my prediction is that they will only hit Prism, Angels, and Luard. But my prediction on top of that is that it won't be enough. I think you'll hit those 3 because those are like the most outspoken against clans. Oh yeah, and Melody as well. Chris, you're right. The Melody would be right into the meta the second they hit just those 3. So maybe those 4 then. But then I think we'll just go to like what's next in line. And what's next in line is a meta we've also seen already. And that's a little bit of the issue. When you do hits in Premium or in past V formats, the hit made way for new decks and other decks. But here the hits, I don't think will make way for any new decks because the clan collections are just that weak. I don't know though. Of course, like it's very possible that they hit those 4 and then suddenly we have like the craziest, coolest meta. I'm all for it. I hope so. I just don't know. So yeah, that's my prediction. I think Overdress, nothing. Premium, maybe Overtriggers, maybe Nightmare Duels. And then V, I think those 4, and I'll be very surprised if they do more, and I'll be happily surprised if they do more. If you found it interesting, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you soon. Ciao.